What's up, fast gang, and welcome to part 2 of the 5-part video. This video is going to be about the build of the car, and yeah, to keep it pretty simple, this is a well-built car. Obviously it's a Mercedes, it's a German brand. Mercedes are one of the top brands across the world as automakers, and it really does show on the inside of this car. I'm basically just going to go around on the inside and the outside as well, but I don't really know too much about the exterior, so it's going to be mainly on the interior and just, I guess, touch everything and let you guys know how everything feels. First off, we got to obviously start with the steering wheel. In terms of looks, obviously I love the steering wheel, but let's talk about the build. It feels completely solid. It's a flat bottom steering wheel as well. It's got the lovely chrome on here. Everything feels nice to touch. These buttons especially, like, they really do feel nice to touch. Like, they just... nice little click sound to them as well. Stalks feel nice as well. We're going to talk about this completely in a separate video, but other than that, it does feel nice to touch. What else? Turbine vents, these are beautiful. They feel nice as well. This is all smooth. This is probably like the hardest part on the car. It's not even that hard. I'm pretty sure the BMW had a much more rougher spot up here. Here's okay, still pretty smooth. This bit's really nice over here. Let me open this. Oh, you can't even see it that well. It's kind of dark, but it's really smooth. Oh, there you go. It's really smooth, like fabric over here. Got a really nice stitching over here. Where else can we go? Move my phones. If I haven't already said, this steering wheel is straight out of an S-Class, so you know this is going to be quality. Like, you know this is going to be quality. And we got more stitching on the chair here. Again, all feels nice, feels really comfortable. People have definitely told me that it feels solid, it feels comfortable, and it hugs them as well. I think it was my uncle that said it a couple of days ago. He's like, as soon as he sat in, it felt like the car was hugging him. And obviously that's a good sign. It does give lumbar support as well. There's a little button somewhere down on the side that you can adjust the lumbar. What else have we got? Let's move my gum real quick. We got all this down here, real smooth. It's a bit annoying because you do get fingerprints, but you know, you can just clean that. Just close that back up, light off. Got the sunroof. I guess it's pretty solid. I don't know much about sunroofs, so we're just gonna, pardon me, we're just gonna leave that bit. Pretty smooth here as well. Nothing crazy. The trackpad feels really nice as well. Sometimes I do get a bit scared that it might be a bit delicate. It's probably because of how softly you can touch it. So like, you would expect it to be like a hard press before it like activates something. But even if I like literally just tap it, you'll see. Can I even get that both in the frame? Yeah, look, I'm gonna lightly tap it, and you can see like it's giving feedback. See, so just light tap. So yeah, that's probably like my only concern, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just a thing that I noticed. Again here, all this feels really solid, feels really nice, nothing really shakes. Obviously the steering wheel moves, it's the steering wheel supposed to. How does this feel? Yeah, this feels pretty nice actually. Yeah, it feels pretty nice. I'm just adjust that back to where it should be. Yeah, I can't complain about anything. Like, honestly, this is quite hard, but I mean, do you really care? And then you got a little vanity mirror, vanity light up here. So yeah, let's go on the outside and see if we can find anything interesting. So I really like these. It just feels pretty nice to open. It feels a lot more, I guess, smoother than the 1 Series did. Yeah, like I said in the previous video, this car feels more elegant than the 1 Series does. The 1 Series was quite hard, not hard to open. I can't really explain it, but it just felt like much more of a rougher door handle to have to pull. This feels a lot more just smoother. Other than that, on the outside, there's nothing more I can really say. One thing my uncle did tell me is that apparently BMWs, all their front panels are actually plastic, but Mercedes are still metal. So yeah, I don't know how true that is, how accurate he is, but if that's true, then that's true. We got a little mat there at the bottom. Yeah, oh yeah, I like this, the little grab handle thing for the door. But yeah, we got a little seat adjusters here. Like, honestly, everything just feels nice. Like, I can't think of anything really that I've touched and it's bothered me. Everything just feels nice. feels smooth, it's nice to touch. The feedback is really nice that you get both on here and on this when you're like setting your cruise control. These buttons feel nice. I could go talk about the paddles. I said in a Range Rover video that the paddles are too small on BMWs, Mercedes and Audis, but yeah, it still feels nice. It's not the greatest paddle in the world, but you know, this is not some super sports car, so it doesn't bother me. Like, I know what I paid for, and you know, this is it. So yeah, it's all cool. Yeah, there's not much I could say about the build and the materials in this car, other than it is definitely smoother in a lot of places, way more than the BMW was. I think the biggest two things that I could just touch on, or three things actually, would be obviously the screen, way better than the BMW. In terms of how it's built, obviously everything looks great. I don't really touch. It's a touchscreen screen, but I don't really touch it too much, just because one, I don't want fingerprints on it, and two, it does look really flat. So I don't want to obviously like break anything. I'm just obviously being super careful with this car. And then obviously we've got the steering wheel straight out of an S-Class, so you know that's going to be top notch. That's definitely shitting on the BMW. It looks nicer as well. Like, BMW steering wheels do look really nice, but this looks nicer. I don't know. I feel like I still prefer the feel of the BMW steering wheel. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I still feel like like holding the BMW steering wheel just felt a bit better. Maybe it's because I had that car for a lot longer. At this point, I've only had this car for like just under a month, so maybe that's why. I don't know, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with the steering wheel at all. Like, I still enjoy driving, I still enjoy holding it, so that's all cool. And then yeah, the trackpad down here is just great as well. Again, it can feel a bit, I don't know, it's a bit skeptical. I'm a bit skeptical about it because, you know, it's really light, it's really soft to touch, but hopefully that doesn't break. But other than the screen and the trackpad, I feel like everything's cool and nothing's gonna break. Window buttons are nice as well. They didn't actually use in, I think, C classes and above, I'm not sure, maybe the old A classes as well. They have like chrome buttons. These are like plastic, but again, it's nice plastic. It doesn't feel like, in all honesty, yeah, actually the BMW window buttons were like kind of hard plastic. This is soft plastic, so this actually feels nice to touch. So yeah, that's dope that they did that. Lock and unlock button, again, plastic, but it's soft. So yeah, I think they've really gone to town on this car. Like, even the plasticky things feel soft to touch and like smooth to touch, because these buttons are definitely way softer than the BMW ones. But again, they're not like the chrome in the C-Class and above. But you know, it's all cool, man. It's all cool. Everything in this car, I'm happy with it. Honestly, I'm happy with it. So there you go, guys. That was part 2 of the 5-part video. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. Go back and watch part 1 if you haven't already done that. You should have watched that before you watch this. And even before you do that, go back and watch me collect the car. That's definitely going to be at the end of the video, along with the first video. And yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, drop a follow. Add me up, Snapchat, Instagram, everywhere. And yeah, peace. We out for this video, Fast Gang. Lash from the nightlife. Nice, I with no wife. That shit cut too deep. Nice, I with no knife. The squad up too deep. Recap like Prodigy. She look nice in the nightlight.